So, in terms of the platforms, I see you're on YouTube also. So, which platform have you seen like the most success with, or do you think is like the easiest to grow on?
Yeah, that's interesting. So I was actually mostly on YouTube for a while. There was a point last January I had 10,000 I hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers and I still had less than 2,000 Twitter followers. So during the bull market, YouTube was for me the place to be. Recently, past few months, almost no one who's in crypto is growing on YouTube. There are some people who are. There's some people who are focusing on AI cryptos who have had growth. There's people who focus on exposing scammers who have had growth. But if you're talking about fundamental analysis, very, very few channels are actually seeing growth right now. So I still do one video a week, but I've geared most of my efforts towards Twitter since that seems to be the place where growth is happening at the moment.
So, Elon's Twitter is doing well, it
So
seems.
for me at
There is
least,
some
right?
growth.
For me, not for
Yeah,
everybody.
I've definitely seen some growth. Like, I mean, this might be a controversial take, but I actually kind of like it. I mean, like I would say the bots are still there. They're actually more vocal now, but I feel like with some of the features that have come out and some of the features coming, it seems like things are going pretty good.
Yeah, I like it overall. I would say the interesting thing now is that the way that they change the For You page is tweets tend to either do much better or much worse. So, for
Yeah.
example, before those changes, I was often running like pretty consistently 30 to 60 likes a tweet. Now, sometimes I'll have tweets where it gets like 10 or 15 likes, but then I'll have other tweets that get like three or 400 likes. So, it's sort of skewed more towards if something does well, then it really does well now. But if something doesn't get those engagement, then it just doesn't get pushed to many people at all. My one gripe with it is I have people is the one thing I liked better before is that it would definitely be skewed more towards people who you interacted with more. So, for example, you can see now, you can still see all of the most recent tweets from all the people you follow. But for example, what I
Right.
really want to see is I want to see a curated feed that's like the people whose tweets I frequently engage with, right? Without having to make a list. That's just what I want the homepage to be. And it used to be like that. And now it includes a lot of tweets from people I don't follow.
Yeah, and I guess like they're trying to take the TikTok approach to it. I feel like they're making one step in the right direction, but they're not fully there yet. I think, if they had one extra tab there where it's like there's a Discover tab where it's like the For You feed right now, and then there is like a For You feed that was based off of who you follow and who you chat with and who your close friends are.
100%. That's actually a fantastic observation. Yeah, because For You ought to be, if it's on YouTube, then your For You would be channels you watch all the time. That's what For You ought to be. And then a lot of the stuff in For You, like viral tweets, is cool to see, but that should be in a browse or discover section.
Yeah, definitely. So I think also is going to be like part as creators is going to be our job to figure out, how do we now position our content to succeed with this new type of newsfeed.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.